Alright guys, it's going to be a bit of a mishmash of a video today. Got some planting to some sowing to do and some potting on, so start off with tomatoes. Popped up the local garden centre just now because some of my old seed trays, I bought the cheap stuff last year, they're flimsy plastic, so I bought a few better ones, little tiny little self-contained propagators, 3 for a £5, so not too bad. So I'm going to try these anyway, and these will go inside my Vitapod, so see how it goes. First off, tomatoes. I'm using Leamington F2 with S, so that's F2 with sand. Very, very fine compost. What can I say really, it's good for seeds. So, and it is fine. I mean, this is straight out of the packet. I've done nothing to this. Good, so usual thing, in the tray, tamp it down a bit. Ooh, there are a few little lumps there. They're soft lumps. And I've got my handy tamper, look. Let's give it a little bit, not too hard. And the seeds I'm sowing at the moment are the Estamino rootstock. Now I'm trying this year, going to graft the normal tomatoes onto a rootstock that gives better growth. And if you're going to do that, you need to sow these a week before your normal tomatoes, so that when they do grow, the stems are all the same size, ready for grafting. Now, as you'll see, there's not an awful lot of seeds in here. I'm going to walk over to the camera now, but I'll try not to drop them. As you can see, they're pelleted. They're pelleted, so it should be fairly easy to sow these. Let's have a look. We've got square, we got 1, 2. I know what I'll do. I'll get my dibber. Better now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 12. So 4 by 3 then. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 too deep for tomatoes. And if these don't take, I'll just have to buy some more. There we go. I say, yeah, pelleted, it's quite easy to see them. But you may notice I'm shivering a little bit. Even though the beast from the east and Emma has disappeared, and it's sunny, it's still cold. Perhaps I should have put something else on apart from a t-shirt. Now, I've either lost one or I miscounted. So yeah, that's alright. So, some people put vermiculite on top. I'm just going to put this compost is so fine, I was going to sift a little bit over the top, so a little very fine riddle. And that's it really. Clean it off a bit. Another little pressing down just so that the seeds are in contact with the soil, the compost. And then the obligatory watering in. Don't want too much because they're going to go inside a propagator anyway, they'll get regular attention. So. And that'll do for now. And last but not least, folks, label the tray. And the best tip I learned from Muddy Boots or Nigel, use masking tape, use phase tape, and I'll just go and get that now. So we're right on the tape what it is. Estamino. And the date sown, 4th of the 3rd, 18. And there we go, already labelled. Plonk the lid on. And that'll be going in the propagator as soon as I go back indoors. So. find somewhere to put it. In case anyone's wondering, the best pens, and I do mean the best pens, for writing outside, these like a wax ink. These Uni permanent ink, oil based, not wax based, oil based, and they don't come off. I mean, where are we? This is a daffodil from last September, and look, you can still read it. Pink silk, one white pink. So that's the first part of the video done, guys. Okay, next up, lettuce. Exactly the same procedure, really. Compost in the tray. Give it a little tamping down. And this variety is Linaro. And it comes in a little file. So what I'm going to do with this one, I'm only going to sow half. I want to do a bit of succession planting with this. So again, I'm going to count them. This time I'll try and count them properly. 2, 4, 6, 8, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. So I'll just sow 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 11, 10, and I'll be going back in the packet in a minute. 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And again, they're pelleted, so easy to handle. 8, 9, 10. And again, when you see it find a composting, there's no residue left at all. Good stuff. Don't forget to label it. I should have spelled it right. Linaro. Linaro-R-Z. 4th of the 3rd, 18. And this is an oak leaf type lettuce. I'm not really pressing down here, I'm just getting the top flat. Here we are, all labelled up. And little kiddies watering can. Oh, works out. Doesn't flood the tray. Yeah. Two done. And moving swiftly on. You can see it's getting milder because I can't even see the screen. And this lot is another oak leaf lettuce, Kiribati RZ. I'm not sure what the RZ stands for, but again, it's in a file with pelleted seeds, and it says there's 20, so I'll just count out 10 again. 1, 2, 3. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The thing with these pelleted ones is if you do drop one, they're easy to find. There we are, that's 3 done. Okay, next up I'm going to do my broad beans and sowing them. I'm sowing them in these things called deep root trainers. Let's put them together and I'll show you how they work. Right. The idea of these is when the seed germinates, the roots follow the channels downwards. So like a normal pot, they go round and round and round and round and get basically root bound if you're not quick enough. With these, they go down. So as you can see, they fold apart. And when you come to plant them out, you just unclip it, and there you have all your plugs ready to go in the ground. Easy, isn't it? That'll do. A little bit more there. Right. This is where the dibber comes in handy, because being broad beans, they need to be about 2 inches deep. So, 2 inches. Right there, so. And because they're deep root trainers as well, I shall achieve the 2 inches. Okay, and the variety I'm growing is, probably can't read that from there, the Bunyard's Exhibition. All-time favourite, good for eating and good for showing, which is what we need really. Put them in on their side. Sorry. If I remember, a few of these plants I'll follow the video through and make a dedicated video to just tomato growing and broad bean growing, things like that. Right, just want to get a bit more compost at the front. You're probably wondering why I had to go out the front and get the compost. Well, my front garden is south facing, so I left the bag there to warm up. This is the good thing about the F2S compost. It's actually made for modular sowing, so everything, the compost just falls to the bottom of the wherever you're putting it in. Brilliant. Label it up. See if we look at what I'm going to do with these, I'm just going to leave them in a tray of water for a bit, just soak up. guys, what I'm up to now, I'm going to have a go at giant potatoes again this year. Obviously there's no condor around, the seed harvest failed apparently, so I'm using Ramos. So I just got ordinary compost. This is semi 50% peat and wood. It is pretty rubbish stuff really, but it doesn't matter because it's only a growing medium for the fertilizer. So to that, just to get the thing going, I'll show you in a minute. Adding a bit of super phosphate. Not too much at this stage because it's going to be young'uns. And just a bit of Q4 professional powder. Now, you shouldn't really use your hands on this, but I'm going to mix it up anyway. So, and then just mix it all in. It's like I say, it's only to get the thing started. Get the sprut started. And I'll explain all in a second. Right then, what we're going to do, I've got my seed potato. What we're going to do is cut one of these little spruts off in a nice conical, with a nice conical piece of potato behind it, and plant it. And then every time we pot it on, we'll tip it out of the pot, we'll check there's only one potato growing, and just pot it on and pot it on and pot it on, and we'll see how we get on. This potato will go back into the egg carton to carry on chitting. So, get my little knife thing out. Really sharp. A bit of a craft, it's a craft knife really, but right, here we are. Like I say, that'll go back into the egg carton. And this is all we want. We just want the sprut or the sprout with a little bit of potato behind it, okay? And then what I'm going to use is a bit of mycore. This one's from the Giant Veg Bunch. Promotes healthy roots. Gives things a kickstart really. And then it's going to fill the pot up, press it down a little bit, and do the same for the other one. If you're going to do it, you probably don't want to take the rose sprout, because the rose sprout normally splits into at least 2 or 3 other potatoes. Now, difficult here telling which one's the rose, but I'm going to take this one, see what happens. I'm only going to do 2. So, if you can see this one better than the last one. There we go. A little bit of mycorrhizal, and then cover it up like with any other potato. As soon as it starts appearing above the compost, look at potting it on, and like I said, just remove any, just leave one potato growing. Any extraneous ones, chuck them away or eat them. So I'll water these, label them up, and that's that. Just in case anyone's wondering what this big plant pot is upside down here, it's got a candle inside it, and it's keeping this little octagonal poly greenhouse thingy frost free. Oh, see, it's hot, and as you, a lot of smoke coming out the top. Yeah, well, it's worked during Storm Emma and the Beast from the East. And it inside the shed, which I've never shown you, it's dumping ground for all the rubbish, is one of the Vitapods. And in here at the moment I got some big leeks. They're alright. It's not never going to compete with the big boys on leeks, but yeah, it does for me. Quite a good bit of kit, the Vitapod. I mean, I know I go on about advertising, but thermostatically controlled, like, maintains it in 1 degree. And what I've done, I bought the light kit as well, a bit skew-iff at the moment, and that big multicolour one above it is an old aquarium light. And if it's good enough for aquarium plants, my logic being it's got to be good enough for terrestrial plants. So that's the inside of my shed, really. Small shed, small garden, small everything for me.